Hello, my name is James Bussman, and I'm an IT professional specializing in database administration and being the best. I know 8 different programming languages, agile management, and the difference between a formal and informal email. Today, I'm going to run you through how to install a Linux operating system Ubuntu on a computer. A few things to think about before we begin are that anyone should be able to follow this tutorial and successfully install Ubuntu on their computer. And I'm already assuming that you have Ubuntu downloaded onto either a CD or a flash drive. And if you don't have those yet, you can go to ubuntu.com and follow the instructions there to download the installation files. Also, this tutorial is installing Ubuntu 10.04, the second to latest Ubuntu release. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go to the boot device menu. The thing about the boot device menu is that it requires a different keystroke for each computer. I know for the Dell that I was using in this tutorial, F12 is the key that you have to hit upon booting to go to the boot device menu. So you'll have to look that up for your individual computers to figure out what function key it is to get there. But once you get there, you're going to want to go to onboard or USB CD-ROM drive and hit enter. Once you hit enter, Ubuntu will start booting up. This is going to take a little bit long because this is an old computer that I'm using and it runs rather slowly. So I'm going to speed up some of the parts in this video, just where the loading screens are. Alright, now the real installation begins. Through this part, Ubuntu is going to ask you a series of questions on how you want to install Ubuntu. Ubuntu's fun because it'll allow you to try Ubuntu if you want to try it, or install it right on your computer. The next thing you're going to want to do is select your time zone. In my case, it's Eastern Time. Hit forward. The next screen is going to be the keyboard layout, which I kept as the suggested option of USA, though if you're in a different country at this point, you could select something different. And I just typed a few keys just to show that it's laid out right. And hit forward. And next thing it's going to show is the prepared disk space area. So this is going to ask you how much of your hard drive you want Ubuntu to use. You can either, if you already have an operating system on your computer, you can install it side by side with Ubuntu and boot either one of them. That's called dual booting. But in this case, we are just going to erase the entire disk that's on this computer, and Ubuntu is going to take up the entire hard drive. So I clicked erase and use the entire disk, and then hit forward. Alright, next thing you're going to need to do is give your computer a name, give your root user a name, and I just did all that. And then you're ready to install, and you just hit install. Alright, the next thing that you're going to see after the installation reaches 100% is to restart your computer now. So you can go ahead and click on that. And your computer is going to restart, and it's going to boot Ubuntu. And once it finishes booting, it will ask you to select a user. The user that you entered before should pop right up, and then it will prompt you for a password, and you'll enter the password that you entered during setup, and hit login or enter, and you'll come right to your home screen. And that's how you install Ubuntu on a computer. Not so hard once you know how to do it and you've done it a few times. And if you need any more help, you can either go to my website and look at the step-by-step PDF I've made to go along with this video, or you can go to ubuntu.com and look at their support forums if you need any more help. Alright, thank you for watching and have a nice day.